Essentially, once we decided that we were going to do a barbecue restaurant, just like our other restaurants, we wanted to find the best that we could. We wanted to bring that amazing flavor profile to St. Louis. Once we decided that we were going to bring barbecue to St. Louis, we wanted to taste all the barbecue available nationally. We tasted Kansas City, we tasted Memphis, we went to the South Carolinas, we went to Texas. We went to every place that you could imagine that had decent barbecue. We tried all kinds of varieties of barbecue. We tried stuff that was smoked, we tried stuff that was grilled, we tried stuff that had pineapples in it, we had tried stuff with all kinds of other flavors and profiles added. And using all that information, we came up with the concept Hendricks. St. Louis has a huge and amazing tradition of barbecue. It has an amazing tradition of blues. It also has a good tradition of moonshine. And we thought we'd put that all into one restaurant here in St. Charles.
The idea of the Moonshine Blues Bar just kind of fit perfectly with the idea of barbecue and of blues, and there was never really any other thought process. It was just what it was going to be. And this will be predominantly whiskeys and bourbons, and then the moonshine downstairs. And we will, if all goes well, have our own distillery downstairs.
Everything that we do, we design not from the perspective of what hangs on the wall necessarily, but the textural feel of it. We try to tell a story with every piece of artwork that we have.
We travel all over the place and we just wait to find something that, I don't know, just kind of speaks to you and it's going to be great in this space. For this, we actually brought in some artists that we had met down in New Orleans. It's a guy named Peter Woods and a woman named Josephine Wallace, and they had actually just done the last album for the Doobie Brothers. And they came in and they painted everything you see on the walls. They painted all the black and white blues players in the dining room, and then also in the blues bar downstairs, all the walls were covered with custom artwork through them.
I only came to appreciate cooking meat much later in life. So I have a strong appreciation for making sure that it's done perfectly, making sure that it's done right, and making sure that the flavor profile that we have is consistent and that our customer, our friends, are going to enjoy this food as much as we do.
The kind of smokers that we use are old hickory pits from Cape Girardeau. And what I have running right now, on your right we have pork shoulder, on your left we have brisket. This is our St. Louis style ribs that we serve here. We are using a mixture of hickory and apple for our smoking process. From the mixture we're getting a nice apple flavor and a beautiful smoke ring on the briskets and on the ribs. As you can see, you got your outer smoke rim.
So this is some smoked brisket that just came out of our smoker, and it's been literally just cut for us. And if you notice, this is the outer edge of the brisket, and this redder area is the smoke ring, and that tells us that this meat is going to have an amazing flavor, and it's sustained 6 to 8 hours or more in the smoker. This meat can literally be eaten without a sauce. It can be literally eaten without putting any basting on it. This has been prepared correctly.
We make everything in-house. We make it all. Whenever you come here, you know that if you need something special, they'll be able to do it for you because they're making it, as it's ordered.
Human beings are incredibly communal, and where we have our communality most evident is in our shared foods.
Like for me, it's the same thing here as in every place else. Why we wanted to start doing restaurants in the first place. It was just that sense, we love that sense of community that you get whenever you sit around a table and you share food with your friends and your family. There's just an aspect of getting to know one another with that time.
And we wanted to make sure that we gave you that communal feeling, that we gave you that amazing food, and something that you could really remember. It's the smell, it's the flavor, and it's that whole family feeling that you're going to get when you come here.